Hey everyone, welcome back. Here's our next prints for last week. So I printed a table. I actually printed a table. I wasn't planning on that. It's probably the biggest thing I've printed to date. Um, it does stand just a hair underneath the couch arm, and it's perfect size for an end table. It is a super long print though, because you're going to be building at least 12 of this piece, and then you've got your inserts that go in, you've got your connector pieces, and you've got your top plate. Now, seeing as I was running low on green, I wanted the top plate to be a different color, so we will get to that later in the video. Outside of that, I had a couple fun projects that we got into. There was an old-timey cryptex, like a puzzle thing, kind of based off that Da Vinci Code movie deal. I remember downloading that file many, many, many years ago, and I printed one, and it worked, and it was okay, but it was a little loose. So with the Bambu, I wanted to give this another shot and see how it would do. It did a lot better. Everything's closer, it works nicely, everything clicks in place like it should, so I can't really complain there. So as we go through here on this, I will say that the only failures I've had with the Bambu were the ones that I did myself. You've got either not making sure the filament was in all the way, or like you'll probably see next week, because I just had it last night as a failure, was I needed supports and I didn't put them on there. Either way, that's the things that you run into with 3D printing, and at least I can say the Bambu makes it easier. So as each one of these goes through, I do realize, I put every single video on here, and it's probably going to be hard to talk through everything. So I'll just let you enjoy, and as a thought comes to mind, I'll go ahead and say it. As with anything and all things YouTube and social media, like, subscribe, and do all that stuff so that more people can see the fun stuff that I print. Now this one, I will say there is a caveat or a piece that I've noticed with the Bambu, but it kind of goes with all 3D printing. Your print time is only 2/3 of the time that you need to do a print. Oh, looks like I had a little stringing there. I wonder if I had to replace a roll or something. Yeah, look at that little guy. Is he gonna pop out? What's gonna happen here? Oh, pop out or break? What do we got? Oh, it broke. It broke, and it just kind of hung out there. But that back to that, the other 1/3 of the time is just letting your printer bed cool. Um, I find that if you let it cool down all the way, and I mean like leave it alone for an hour or two, uh, the especially with this PEI bed, well, what you run into is the piece just releases from the bed. You don't have to peel it, you don't have to crack it, you don't have to remove the plate and bend it in funny ways to get things to pop. Now, I understand everyone's patience level will be a little bit different, but as far as the easiest and best on your printer, just be patient and let it get there. So as you can see, as it's printing on the top here, we get layer by layer by layer. As it gets close, see the little hole there that it makes? Yeah, there's a little plug piece that fits into that, and that's what puts the top and the bottom together. I am kind of a fan of tree supports. They're less filament, I guess, and they get the job done. Sometimes, like on the bottom pieces there, they can be a little difficult to remove. I think that's probably just a setting that I have wrong, but we'll see. You can always tell when I'm printing overnight. It's dark in the background. And I can always tell what when I did things because I can see what's hanging out on the desk and what I already have put up or what new projects have gone. I did get I've got one of those e-bike deals. I know this is totally off topic for this, but I have 5 more minutes of talking to do and we haven't even gotten into the other projects yet. I have an e-bike and I did find out, it's one of those mini bikes, one of those candy deals, and um, I did find that the charger went out, so you might or might not see it in future videos, but I got a new charger, and I started scrapping the old one for parts. I don't know, it wasn't useful, it was getting burnt up, so it was no longer functional, but there's all kinds of fun little metals in there, like aluminum and copper and stuff like that, that I could use later when I start putting together my shop a little bit better. So that also goes to say that along with gaming and making things, there might be videos about the shop later on too. Who knows? Oh, in other news, happy birthday to me. Cam got me a Harley, and I am so happy about that. One of those things that I've wanted since I was a little kid and never really could justify it until recently. Let's see, we got a few more of these left. I have to admit that the time lapse is something I wanted to do with the 3D printing for a while as well, and never really took the time or effort when I had the enders to set that up. That Bambu comes with it is pretty cool. I like that. You can see my shadow over there as I'm working away and doing things. That's the other thing I like about 3D printing is it's, as long as you're calibrated right and everything's set up right, once your print job starts and, if it doesn't fail, you just let the machine do its thing. And several hours later, you have a thing. It might be one piece out of many, like with this project, but you have a thing. I'm trying to think of what else I printed here during this video. I can see the Cryptex thing. I know probably next week you'll see that filament changed to purple. And that's when the table got finished. Because the top of the table is a purple color and then the bottom is green. I don't know, kind of a little bit of a Joker thing, I guess. I was trying to figure out what would go with green, and really purple's the only thing that came to mind, thanks to DC. What else do we got? Oh, I've got my little tree support, a couple battery backups, some sandpaper. Goodness gracious. Controller charger. I'm becoming cognizant of all the things in the background. Oh, there we go. Those are the support clips. Those are more supports for the table. Had to print 2 of those so that it would fit all the way around. Or did I do 3 of them? Oh, that's right. Oh yeah, printed another pen holder. Cam saw it and was like, ooh, I want one for my monitor. Okay. Oh yeah, this was cool. That one was cool. This is a little, it's just a little mechanical device. It's not a clock. It's similar in design as far as the mechanisms go and being run by weights. But this one was fun. And I actually put it up on my wall in a spot where I had a non-functioning pendulum clock. And every once in a while I'll stop by my wall and click it and watch it go for, I timed it, it's about 4 minutes and 20 seconds. But it was a 2-piece print and it went together great and everything worked. Oh, here's that Cryptex. Like I said, one of my first prints that I did. I always thought it'd be a fun idea to print stuff like this and hide them with various things in them in various places and have like a little puzzle that people could run around and try to find the clues for and get some kind of treasure or something. What do we got here? Oh, yeah, I tried to print a counter. Like clicky counter, that one didn't work well. And here's the tops for the table. As you can see, that goes really well with that green. Then we printed another katana because those are just fun. We decided to go ahead and do that. I think, yeah, I do like that one. Oh, what else did we print? We've got purple, so we'll see what we've got here on the videos that come up. I will say with this one, don't fling it. Just let it come out naturally. You fling it and you're going to have a hard time getting the blade back in or retracting. But it doesn't change the fact that it's a fun little print. There we go. More tops for the table. And that's it. Thanks for watching.